Hi Aquarius, I hope that you're all doing well. We are here with a general and timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so I'm getting that there's something that feels unclear, and it seems like having a conversation about it is the best way to figure it out, but I'm not seeing it feel easy to like sort of make that conversation happen for some reason. It may feel like you're waiting, or that you need to wait. Right. You're in a space of analysis. This may be a lot. Like, you may feel a little bit frozen doing this. I'm seeing something about working out here, or about like exercising. For some of you, for someone, I'm seeing there be like a focus on the arm, like this area. For some reason, you see this person's arm, like this is sticking out to me, like right there. Something feels unsteady. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. You can be assessing the way that somebody's coming through and approaching you. Maybe you're taking a closer look at this person than you would normally. Yes, this is rubbing you the wrong way. Something about how this person's approaching you. So, in the past, you could have been like, wow, the Knight of Wands is approaching me. Like, this person thinks that I'm attractive. Like, they're hitting on me, stuff like this. Like, this may have been more welcome now. But now I'm seeing you look at it and, like, with Pluto. Pluto is like, what is your intention here? And you may be seeing behind somebody's behavior as well. Being like, I don't know, just, I feel like there's been a switch for you in some way, where before this may have been something that you welcomed or even something that you liked, and now you're at the point where you're like, I don't know, something about that is just, I feel like I need to look into it. This can also be other things that come along with this. Like, Knight of Wands, yes, can be somebody coming through and being like, I think that you're fine. At the same time, this can be somebody that comes in and out. Somebody that has, like, erratic behavior. Somebody unreliable. Somebody that wants to come around when they're getting something, and then, like, when they're no longer getting something from you, they're like, okay, like, see you later, you know? That type of energy. But I am seeing conflict, so you may still like the attention from this person for sure. But I'm seeing, for some reason, it's not just flying under the radar anymore. It feels like in a comprehensive way you're looking at this person's behavior. Maybe not just the highlights. You can also be really thinking about what's driving you and what you want as well. I'm also hearing who. You're checking in about the way that this makes you feel. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, a desire to reach out and to connect emotionally. I'm seeing somebody with streaks in their hair, like they may have color in their hair, or like two-toned hair, or it's like not all a solid color. Yeah, I'm seeing heavy Heavy Scorpio. Remember, all of us have a Scorpio somewhere in our charts. All of us have a Pluto. What I'm getting is that the change that you're going through right now is going to be consistent of like maybe a lot more rest than usual for you. I'm also getting that, as I said before about this like analysis that's happening, there's something that's changing for you when it comes to the Knight of Wands. And so when we have Scorpio, Scorpio is about Scorpio and Pluto. There's a focus on wanting to understand psychology, like wanting to like really get inside your head, wanting to maybe get inside this person's head. And there's also room for growth as well, and a desire for, I'm hearing rapture. It's like a desire for there to be shedding to allow for new growth that feels like essential and necessary to you as you are evolving. I'm seeing too, like maybe something that you had tolerated or even welcomed before, there's a change now, like Death card with this Knight of Wands. This is like, I'm not saying okay to this behavior anymore. Or I want to like, my perspective of this behavior is changing. My orientation to this is pivoting in some way. This is going to take time. You're not gonna move through this quickly. I'm definitely seeing your guides be like, if you think you're gonna cut corners, it's not gonna happen here. This is gonna definitely take time because you're still figuring out your values. You're not completely clear on them, and it's something that you're still making sense of. I'm seeing also too, this person has given you like quite a run for your money as well. Yeah, you're still figuring out your values and what aligns with you. But I'm seeing you kind of like weighing everything and scaling everything and wanting to address everything and sort of put it under a microscope to understand it. Like, does that align with me? Am I resonating with that? It's like checking within and really doing that sense of balancing to kind of weigh it against how you feel. You're still unclear on what you want too. You may be telling someone that as well, that you're unclear on what you want. Confirmation. You may wait a little bit to do this. This conversation is going to happen as things progress further. Seeing some other stuff need to be figured out in the meantime. I'm seeing like part of you may be thrown off because you're like, I always liked that and now I don't like this anymore. Like, again, your relationship to the Knight of Wands is changing. But part of it may be like somewhat surprising to you, where you were like, I always felt like good or like validated when the Knight of Wands would come through. And now you're like, I don't think that that actually aligns with my values. But it's because you're really paying attention now. Or like it matters to you to pay attention now to like how you're actually feeling comprehensively. So if you're still finding your footing, just give yourself time, because I'm seeing like you're still trying to figure out like what actually works for you. It seems to, like King and Queen of Pentacles, you may be trying to figure out what you're looking for in a partner as well. Like what would be ideal for you. Like if you're going to be committed to somebody, if you're going to be in any sort of team with somebody, whether this be a business team or a romantic team or a friendship team, like whoever you feel like you are going to and connecting with, you may be trying to figure out like what that other person, like how you want them to be showing up and what that looks like for you, so you can recognize it. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I'm just looking at Pluto and Scorpio. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.